I'm here today with Aaron Klein, the executive chef of catering company Olive Orange. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Tell me a little story. What is Olive Orange?
Olive Orange, we are a Montreal-based catering company that does catering all around Montreal, Toronto, Quebec, and Ottawa.
And how did Olive Orange start?
Olive Orange started in 2005 with the owners Pascal and Adam. They actually started one of their first events for around 200 to 300 people in their own apartment. And ever since then, they have helped move forward this catering company with their influences, their ideologies that we now see today.
Why do you love catering for weddings?
Oh, I mean, it's simple. It's honestly it's the joy that I get from seeing from the bride and groom and the whole family of the entire experience that we put on for them, and just how much our service that we provide for them really makes their day. It creates their entire experience.
What size weddings do you usually cater to?
We do weddings anywhere from 100 to 400 people.
And what is the size of the team of Olive and Orange?
We have a fairly large team. I have production chefs, I have event chefs, and it's definitely not just me that makes this beautiful team and operation so successful.
Now, how far in advance should a bride and groom be coming to see you to pick out their menu?
On average, it's anywhere from 6 months to 1 year that I'll have clients come by. But I mean, look, I literally had a client last week do a tasting for the wedding that they're gonna have in Quebec City in about 3.5 weeks from now. So anything is possible. But in general, a lot of guests, clients I should say, like to plan in advance, like to be organized. This way, the closer they get to the actual date itself, they're relaxed.
Now, you cook seasonally, but how do you stop a menu from becoming redundant?
I would definitely say the couple's influence helps a lot. I sit down personally with them, so do the owners as well, and we get to learn about what they really enjoy the most, what they're influenced by, what restaurants they go to, what they eat at home. I usually try not to ask too much about what they eat at home. They get a little stress in front of me. But being creative and always changing really helps.
Do you usually present a bride and groom with different menu choices, or do they get a lot of input on what is going to go on the menu?
It's a bit of both. Definitely there's some couples that would prefer if we guide them in certain ways, you know, what they like and what not. But especially when you have more diverse cultures that are coming together, that's when I get to step in a bit more sometimes. Let's like, for once, I had a Moroccan-Italian wedding. I'll never forget this one. I did a kafta stuffed ravioli with a saffron foam on top for their first course. And it was just perfect. I was bringing both cultures together. The flavors were there, and it was a nice, fun way to switch up a bit.
Which is really what a wedding's about, bringing both cultures together. That's
Absolutely,
great.
It really is.
What is one of your favorite dishes to cook for brides and grooms?
Well, these days, it's hard to say favorite because it does change often. These days, and I hope I get it right, I'm doing a Quebec sous vide veal tenderloin that is done with a goat lemon yogurt, a porcini veal sauce, and there's pea puree dots along with sorrel microgreens.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually. I'm not gonna lie, even I like it.
And speaking about things that change, what trends have you seen?
Trends, love trends. Trends are fascinating. Lately I've been doing, there's the espresso martini bars.
Now what's that?
It's an espresso bar, so we'll actually bring in our barista with us because we have baristas as well, and our bartenders, and they're gonna combine both worlds together. It's a kick and a drink is the best way to put it. But the fun part about catering is the fact that we are unique. We're there for the clients. Either we're really involved, we're involved in the entire event, wedding itself, or we're a bit more behind the scene. Every time it's different. You know, if you go have your wedding at a restaurant, your friends might go eat at the restaurant the next day, and it's no longer your space, it's no longer yours. Whereas if you're coming with Olive Orange, we're here for you, and it is literally your day.
Thank you so much, Aaron, for coming down here and explaining to me what it is that you do.
It's my pleasure.
When you're ready for Olive Orange to create your special menu, go to the Showcase Wedding website and click on their link.